Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. In the last part I took quite a beating and nearly died while trying to get Rigogen, and what I've had to do is several hours of gameplay on my home planet with the exocraft, going out trying to get the health back, and I got the health back, and then I went back to try and get some more Rigogen, and I took another little bit of a beating and I've had to get some of my health back again. But we're okay now, guys, and what I want to do in this part is try and push things along a bit. And I've had to kind of think around this area, but I think the first thing we're going to do is just have a quick look at the log so I can remember what needs to be in each bit. My agricultural guy needs the Rigogen, so we're just going to give him the Rigogen. And we'll try and push forward some of these missions, just to try and get them out of the way. Plus I want to try and get access to the formulas that's going to give me some cash. I don't think this will, but we'll give him the Rigogen. New building, learned, okay. And we'll just click on him again. And what does he need now? Antrium. Well, I've got some Antrium as well, but I also want to sort out this area here because I don't think this carrion route is going to be much use. I think we can pick the sac venom and the Gravitino ball. Actually, I'll just grab all this, guys. Yeah, I think Mordite, which you can turn into the lubricant, which gives you an income, but I haven't got the formula. And I think I might have to review my strategy. So let's get back out here. I think I can, like, I just dump the Mordite and that into my bolts. Don't need it. Shove that in there for the moment. Might get a use for it. And we've got a, and I think I can put the Gravitino ball in here. That gives me 10 Gravitino balls. Oops. So that means there. And what I've also got now is some Nip-Nips. But I think before I do that, is I want to come and talk to this guy, because what I want to do is plant them, and I need the formula. So we're going to talk to this guy. Show me your blueprints. We come right down to the bottom. Some Nip-Nip blueprint. And I think I'm going to have to tidy my inventory up a bit. We got a bit of space. I think that can go to. Oh, got one iron. God knows why I've got one iron, but. And I think the Nip-Nips are in here. And what I'm going to have to do is a little bit of shuffling around here. So I think if we pick up the Antrim while I'm out here as well. Yeah. We can go and do the quest for the farmer. Sorry, there's going to be a little bit of running backwards and forwards in this part, guys, but I do want to try and push these things forward a little bit. Okay, farmer. Agricultural guy, that's probably the correct term for him. I need Antrium, so give him the 50 Antrium. Won't regret Sky will be processed and to produce fine, so that's the Skywort, and I think we're going to be planting some of that because Skywort is quite useful as a form of glass which we can make money with. So I've planted some carrion root. Oh, that's useful. So I've actually got this mission straight away. So that's good. We got carrion root. I think that's Condensium. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Condensium at the moment. I don't think there's any real use for it. Of confidence, the Chrysalla will grow well, but the seedlings must be started under glass. You don't have any. A scientist will provide the solution. Right. So I need cortisone to make the glass. Right, I think what we're going to do is got this kind of here, and oh, that's not in the right place, never mind. And I think what we can do is, can we plant that there? Let's revolt. Let's kind of put them back to back so they don't look quite so bad. And I think we can plant the nip plants in here. That will give us a bit. Put that going. Yes. That will give us a little bit of cash. And I think what we will do is, I think I can dig these up. I don't think I want the carrion route now. Can I get that one? Yep. And what I want to do is get the glass. If I got anything here that's a quarter zone still. What have I got in my inventory? I think I can put the Ricogen in somewhere. I think I've got really got to sort these vaults out. They're an incredible mess at the moment. Some iridium there, that should be useful. Got the Mordite, that can get into here. We've got nearly 1,000 Mordite. Huh. Wow. Brazil. Nope, it's not in there. They're in here. Yep, we've got 337. So I think we can go and plant this. Right, that's the skywort. Well, it's gone in that one. We get a third one in. Yeah. Don't think we can get a fourth because there was only 300. Yep, it's only 37 left. Those will grow up now, which means I don't. I mean, I can still go to the chill planet and get that. So we'll just go and put the back in the vault. I want the Antrium because you have the Iridium. Got 459 Iridium in the starship, which is good. We can sell the sac venom. What I need now is a dynamic resonator to go with the Antrium so that I can make some voltaic cells. And what I want to do is get an exocraft. Cause what I want to do is have a crack at that Temerium planet, but I'm going to need the exocraft to do it. Okay, have a Kang station. I mean, the good thing is if I can get this to work on the planet and I can get some Temerium, it will also mean that I will get some time in on a hostile planet, which will kind of count towards my accomplishments. Oh, I've gone down the wrong path. I'm always doing that. So, yeah, I really want to push this campaign forward, or campaign, whatever you want to call it. So I think I'm just going to go across and get a dynamic resonator, guys, unless a ship comes in. Saves me the bother. Is there a ship coming in? Yeah, looks like somebody's coming in, so I might better kind of get a dynamic resonator off of them. This looks very much like a shuttle. Let's have a quick look at his ship and see what he's got. Life form. Yep, this is a shuttle. Now, the reason I'm talking about shuttles is in my survival let's play I talk about ships, and this is a 25 slot shuttle, and it's about the biggest I get. I think the biggest you can get is a 28 slot, and you can see here that even this is a B class, and the stats are distributed across all three. So I'm not sure what type of fleet I'm going to build up in this thing. Obviously I'm going to have an explorer, 33,000, I think we can afford that. But we've now got a quick copy check. Got a dynamic resignator, we've got that, and we've got the iridium in the starship. Okay, so here we go, guys. Another part, another way, part close shave probably, and close to death. So we're out. I think that's the discovered one. So where's the one that's the one by Aqua discovered, and that's the moon. I'm pretty sure that's the one with the Temerium on it. Yeah, and that's 1.5 minutes away. It's going to be a bit dodgy. Do I go for it, or do I wait to see? Trouble is, the longer I wait, the more chance. Okay, guys, let's go for it. It's 37 seconds. Habitable base on a moon. Toxic moon. Oh crap. Ah, great. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I didn't check my fuel. Ah, great. 24. Come on, we get under 15 seconds. I'll be happy, guys. Ah. That was a real rookie mistake there. I mean, there's no point even pretending that wasn't an amateur mistake. I should have checked my fuel before I left. Okay, it's... Anyway, we made it. They were just starting to appear as we arrived. Right guys, we're on the planet, and of course this is an extreme planet, so I've definitely got to find a base here somewhere. Oh, there's a base to that. Has that got a landing peg on it? Yes, it has. Oh, that's fortuitous. I wonder if this is the same one I landed at before. An extreme planet. Oh, for once I never got bounced. Okay. Yep. Yes, I know. You're falling. Ow. Ow. What have we got here? 19 slots. I've definitely got to repair my multi-tool. Let's do a comparison, quick comparison, out of curiosity. Mine's actually better with 18 slots, but I need to repair the slots so that I can get a better trade up, guys. Oh, bugger. Keen dagger, gagraph. I might send that to the ship. What I can do is give it, see what this guy was. Maybe I haven't been here before. Pull rank. I think we'll pull rank. Apologise profusely for the transgression. It showers me with gifts and begs forgiveness. Okay, we got some nanite clusters. And I think what we will do is give him the dagger. Get a little bit of standing going. Interloper. Oh, we can pledge allegiance. Let's pledge allegiance. Give him the gagraph. Actually, we can give him both, actually. And then that will clear my inventory out. Give me 2 levels of standing, which is not to be sniffed at. Hello. And we'll give him the dagger as well. Standing has increased. Anything else here? Get some carbon. Let's give this one over. Shields are at maximum. Okay, carbon. Okay guys, let's get out here. Yes, I know. Great. Roma Geobay. Right. Wow. That was a little bit of a fail there, guys. I wasn't really paying attention. Right, so we've got the there, but we're gonna have to wait now for, because we're in a storm, so I can't actually collect anything. Great. Well, we could wander around and get some plutonium. Maybe we can do that. I think I'll leave. Oh, there's a little bit of plutonium there. I've got a feeling, actually, a little bit of a side here, guys. I've got a feeling that when the next update comes out, that your exocrafts are going to take damage from the environment. So we might as well enjoy this while we can. Right. So there's a little bit there. Pick up a bit of iron as well. Won't do any harm. Here we go, guys. We're going to go looking for Temerium. So looks a bit like a large mushroom. While this storm's going on, I can't really scan. So we're just going to have to peek round and look. Do it the hard way. Wow. Hopefully the... Right, storm's clearing. Ah, there's some there, guys. Look at that. So that's... Oh, that's a nice haul. Let's throw a scan out. Yes, I know. Can't stay on. Okay. Thamium that way. Okay guys, let's see if we can get a scan out. Oh, it's still rebuilding. Okay. Let's go this way. I'd like to get enough Temerium so that I could, not only am I got enough to do that quest. Oops. Again, I think we're going to get crash damage in the future. Right, the scan's finished. Let's see what we can find. Ah, drop pod. Let's turn it to our advantage. F. Drop pod detected. Five minutes. Okay, we're going to go looking for a drop pod, guys. We got the cash for it. And I'm in a canyon. Great. Anything out here? It's not showing. I mean, I really suppose I should get out and throw out a manual scan. There's a knowledge stone here. And of course, we're just going to have to make it really, really quick. Got the keen word for warp. Oh, come on. Forget it, guys. Forget it. I can't afford to have a... That type of thing is going to get me killed. Ash plant there. Just keep away from this. And a bit more plutonium there, so might as well keep stocked up. And the last thing I want to do is run out of fuel. Right, scanner's done. Ounce. Got some nanites over there. And oh, we got. Okay, guys, looks like we've got a nice little haul down here. Oh, it says it's nice little. Oh, no, 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 no. Calcium. Oh, balls, rolling balls. I've got no idea whether this has got any value, but I'll take it anyway. Some Temerium over there. As far as I know, I don't know any uses for Callium. If you guys know any uses for Callium, I mean, I don't know what it's worth. Let's have a look. Callium, okay. Is it worth 1,000 a unit? I think I'll just send that to the ship so I've got a bit of spare capacity. Okay, how much Temerium have we got? Sack venom, did I forget to say we've got 39 sack venom. Let's have a quick jog. And we need 50 Temerium. Okay. But as I say, I want to get more than 50. But we've got to get at least 50 to make this trip worthwhile. Oh, looks like there's something else in this direction. So, nah, I'm gonna pass up on that, guys. Sounds like there's another storm on the way in. This is going to be a really fun place to be.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Wow.
Technology recharge.
Hello, creature. I'd scan you, but I can't get out at the moment. There's some... Just so tempted. Okay, quick slash and grab.
Toxic protection falling.
God, do you think you could not do this without an exocraft, guys? And there's no point pretending that you could. I suppose there's be some macho guys who think that they could do it, but there's a bit more plutonium. I think this is going to be worth the... Oh, I'm very tempted with those Atlas things. Let's make sure I've got space in my exosuit. It's the Starship. 189. That can certainly go to the ship. Okay, let's go for it, guys. What I want is to do a snatch and grab on these, because this is fuel. Yeah, 2 electron vapors. Yeah, that's worth it, guys. That is well worth it, getting the 2 electron vapors. Okay. Yeah, electron vapor, it will be very, very useful for refueling my hyperdrive. It will save me on resources. Wow. Get rid of these carbon trees. Oh, come on. Right, guys, I haven't quite yet got to the drop pod, but I thought what I'll do is I'll jump out here, throw out a scan, see what's around. Says there's some over there, so let's go in this direction, see what we can find. Oh, she's just been lashed. Great. Ah, there's some Temerium here, so 3 plants. A nice little haul. And I certainly don't want to fall down the hole. There's a knowledge stone here, guys. Let's jump out here and grab this. The old rover's parked on top of it. Right, time for another scan. Right, out. Being around. Yep, Oh, there's some calcium there. Okay, let's. There's something over there.
Toxic protection.
Not too worried, interested in the calcium.
Stabilizing.
Oh, this is calcium again. Calcium balls, balls and balls and balls of calcium. Hello. Oh. Now I've got 2 refuels. I don't really want any more. There's some calcium over there. Calcium balls, don't run away. Wait, just been zapped. Crashed into a tree. Like you do. You always go and crash into trees. I think there's a little bit of shelter here, but I think we'll just keep going, guys. I think I've got enough Temerium. And we found the drop pod. Okay, let's get into the drop pod. Get some protection.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
And how much is this going to cost me? 80,000. Well, we're going to take it. That gives me 21 slots in my suit. And we're going to claim the base. Make a little bit of cash this way. There's health there. Whoa.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Oh, my health is at maximum. Oh, that's good. Shielding shard. Fascination bead.
Falling.
I think I can use up some of my shields actually.
Technology recharging.
There's so many of them I just don't know what to do with them.
Toxic protection.
Okay guys, I think
Toxic protection.
I've done pretty well, so I'm not going to push my luck. Now I've got a base. It just occurred to me that now I've actually got a ground base here. I can come back as often as I want now for Temerium. So what I'm going to do is make me way back, possibly fire another route just so that we can find some stuff that's interesting. Let's have a quick refuel.
Technology recharging.
Plenty of resources that can go to the ship.
Weather warning.
Certainly believe in their storms here. And I think there's some more calcium. Another calcium ball.
Extreme toxicity detected.
So I'm going to make my way back to the ship, but we're going to be a bit cheeky and the knowledge stone.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Yeah, see how quick that drops. Yeah, that's looks like iron. Oh, it's nickel. No, I don't want nickel. Well, I'd like nickel actually. Let's send that to the ship, and I think we can mine some nickel. Nickel's could be useful. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of use as a trade item, but it could be useful if I need to do an upgrade or something like that. So I think I'm just going to grab this nickel. Sometimes you've got to be a bit of an opportunist in this game, and when something presents itself, you might as well grab it. I think that's enough, guys. Some nice creatures on this planet, but I'm not really in a position at the moment to grab them. So okay, there's a bit more plutonium here. Lots of resources on the ground. It's just a shame that, well, I could stop and pick them up, but I think I might come back here another time. So let's just get around this way. If we can find any more Temerium. At least they're not like those tiny stupid little condensing plants where you can't hardly see them. Actually there's something there that could be worth a look. See? is that base away? 29 seconds. Oops. We could go up round this way. That's Chrysonite. And there's another knowledge stone there. Let's nip out and grab that. We've got a keen word for warrior. Oops, a daisy. Keep away from the lash plant. And I still managed to get lashed. You bugger. Base. It says the base is over here. Or whatever that is. Ah. This is a religious site. And these take time, so what I'm going to do is wait the storm out here first, guys. And then I will go for it. So here we are, guys. Caught me in the middle of drinking some tea. So let's just whack in here. The ashes, I think this is a plaque. I say I'm not going to read it, guys, because all the time I'm stood here my environment is going down, so we're just going to grab seek help within language. Just got the keen word for replace. Yeah, well, on planets like this, if you're doing religious sites, don't hang about, guys. Just get straight in, straight out. Actually, let's throw out another scan, actually. Loads of plutonium, there's nothing that way. Certainly gonna grab that. Looks like, oh, there's some zinc there. Not gonna pass up zinc. We can find it, there we are. Zinc's a very, very, very rare plant in the world now. So when you see it, grab it. Base is over there, so let's curve this way. Ah, great. Zapped again. Obnoxious little toe rag. That looks suspiciously like another zinc plant. Yeah, look at that. Well, take that. Well, here we are, guys. We're back at the base. I don't think I collected this, so... Well, I think I collected it last time. But, oh, bollocks. And... In. That was close. Let's just... I think I'll use some of my shields up. Because I need the space for... I think that could go to... I think we can use that up. And that up. That will free up some space in my ship. Does it carbon? My exosuit. Must have. No. Okay. Let's check this place out. First aid. Health is at maximum. Grab the nanites. All donations gratefully received. Checked out that place there. I think that's all we can do around here, guys, so let's jump out and get into the wall, or our way out of not being anything we can sell. Let's get rid of that sack venom. Let's just get my inventory up. I should have sold it a long time ago. must be in the... I think I sent it to the ship, yes.
Units proceed.
Do I keep the Callium? Well, if I need any, I can come back to this planet, so let's sell that. As I say, I don't think there's any real uses for it. Okay. And I think I can round this part off by a quick dash back home. About, yeah. And I'll leave the exocraft here. That doesn't look right. I can't see. That's better. Why is that covering the bottom of my... That doesn't seem right to me, guys. Let's go back and land again. Ah, bugger off. Someone's stolen my landing place. Okay, up into space. Head for high aqua.
Hostile scan detected.
Never know, might even go back to high aqua eventually one day. Okay guys, space station, here we come. Make sure I've got enough fuel this time. Don't want to make a oops, nope, pulse.
Technology recharge.
I must admit, I tend to forget that this ship isn't as efficient with the pulse drives as the ship in my other series. So my other one, because I've got 3 levels of pulse drive, I don't feel the need to fill it up so often. Over the top. Oh, I'm glad to be back here, guys. That's a curiosity, guys. Actually, journey, I think it is. Extreme planets. Survived. Next milestone. So we've done 2.2 souls in extreme conditions. So we've got 0.8. Will give us our next, make us a level 2 extreme survival. So maybe I will go back there for a bit more investigation, and that will kind of level up that area of the system, because we probably will need some more Temerium. Because if I can get Temerium and Spodonium, we can make insulating gel once we've got the formula, and then that will mean that I won't have to mess around with lubricant. And insulating gel makes, I think it's about 40, just over 40,000 a pop. So it'd be quite good to get that done.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think if we send those to the ship and the nanite clusters have the space to do it, and I need to find out who wants a Temerium. Our scientist. Okay. Our scientist is over here. We'll give him the Temerium. As soon as you provide me some, you can stop holding your nose. Okay, here's the Temerium. We get acid. I think the acid formula's okay, but I don't think it actually is of great use. We might be able to make some cash out of that if we got the right ingredients. Insulating gel, that's what I want. Clean from a nearby molecule. Perhaps you missed something. Okay, we'll mark that on the map, and that will be the mission for next part, because I do want that insulating gel. Just get a quick check out. Where is it? Oh, we've already been there. 9 minutes away by foot. I mean, it'd be a lot quicker by exocraft. And our exocraft's already back, isn't that nice of him? So I think this is where I'm going to wind it up, guys. We've had a good run. We've got a few bits and pieces. We've got some Temerium. If we get the insulating gel, actually just before I go, let's have a quick look at what we get for acid. Temerium, yeah, 40 Temerium. I think the insulating gel is more cost effective. I mean, that's only 17,000 units. I think what we can do, I've been away for some time, let's go down and see if my first crop of, yeah, look at that, got some nip. I will go up and sell those off, and of course we've got some chrysogen. Not going to worry about the Mordite. Actually, this guy wants some glass, doesn't he? Okay, let's. You only want the one glass, don't you? Oh, sorry, I'm just finishing this off, guys. So we started under glass. Okay, let's give him the glass. Okay, I have the glass that you need. My most sincere thanks. Baked crystalline is my personal favourite of mine. So that is the recipe for spodonium, I think, or whatever it is. But Iridium. Oh, here we go, guys. That's where I hit the wall. I need to get to a green system. I need a warp drive upgrade. So that is definitely a good point to finish this part. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it interesting. Next part we will do the mission to get the insulating gel. So let's drop a save while I remember. And get that doing, and if we get some insulating gel farm up and running, that would be really cool. We make some cash, and I'd say the nip plants and other stuff I will stash away off camera. So until next time, guys, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.